Welcome back to today. We're diving deep into the story of the 1993 5-cent coin. If you've got one of these coins lying around, you might want to grab it because it could be worth more than you think. We'll talk about its history, face value, and what makes some of these coins sell for big money. Let's get started. Brief history of the 1993 5-cent coin. The 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel, has a long and fascinating history. First introduced in the mid-19th century, it was initially made from a blend of copper and nickel, giving it its iconic name. The 1993 5-cent coin was minted during a time when millions of nickels were in circulation, but not all were created equal. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced over 800 million nickels, but there are rare variations and errors that make some of them worth much more than just 5 cents. And yes, we'll cover those details shortly. Face value and key features. Let's start with the basics. The face value of a 1993 5-cent coin is, of course, 5 cents. But what about its features? Here's what to look for. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. It's been a staple design since 1938. The reverse displays the famous Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a standard weight of 5 grams. Now, be sure to check for a mint mark. Coins minted in Philadelphia won't have a mark, while coins from Denver will have a small d, and those from San Francisco will have an s. These details matter when determining a coin's value. Rare variations and errors worth big money. Here's where things get exciting. Not all 1993 nickels are ordinary. Let's break down the key factors that can increase their value significantly. Mint errors. Look for coins with off-center strikes, double die errors, or planchet flaws. These minting mistakes make the coins rare and highly collectible. Proof coins. 1993 proof nickels, minted in San Francisco, have a mirror-like finish and were made specifically for collectors. If you have one in its original packaging, it's worth more than its face value. High-grade coins. A 1993 nickel in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch hundreds of dollars at auction. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are especially valuable. Rare variations. Some 1993 nickels might have slight design variations due to die wear or polishing. These subtle differences can intrigue collectors. One example of an error nickel is the double die obverse, where parts of the design appear doubled. These coins can sell for upwards of $1,000 depending on their condition. Current market value. So, what's the current value of a 1993 nickel? Here's a quick breakdown. A regular circulated 1993 nickel is worth just its face value of 5 cents. Uncirculated coins in higher grades can sell for $1 to $20. Proof coins typically range from $10 to $50, depending on their condition. Rare error coins can sell for $100 to over $1,000 at auction. Tips for collectors and sellers. If you're looking to cash in or build your collection, here are some quick tips. 1. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot errors and details. 2. Store your coins in protective cases to prevent wear and damage. 3. Get your coins professionally graded to determine their true value. 4. Research online marketplaces like eBay or auction houses to compare prices. Conclusion. And that's the story of the 1993 5-cent coin. While most are only worth 5 cents, some can be worth hundreds, or even thousands, if you know what to look for. Check your change, inspect your coin collection, and who knows? You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you found any rare coins or have questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Next to, where we uncover the fascinating stories and potential treasures hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the story of the 1989 5-cent coin. Is it worth more than its face value? Could it be a hidden gem in your collection? Stick around, and let's find out. First, let's start with the basics. The 5-cent coin, also known as a nickel in many countries, has been around for generations. The 1989 version carries its own unique history and features. Depending on where you're from, this coin could have different designs, compositions, and even minting quirks. So, let's break it down. Brief history of the 1989 5-cent coin. In 1989, the 5-cent coin retained its classic design in many countries, such as the United States, Canada, and Australia. Here's a quick look at the highlights. United States. The U.S. nickel features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, a design that dates back to 1938, created by Felix Schlag. By 1989, the nickel was still struck in a copper-nickel alloy. Canada. In Canada, the 1989 nickel features the iconic beaver design on the reverse, with Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. This coin is made of pure nickel. Australia. The Australian 5-cent coin in 1989 featured the echidna, a spiny anteater, on the reverse, with Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maclauf. It was struck in cupronickel. Each country's coin tells a story of its own, reflecting its history, culture, and artistry. Face value versus collector's value. Now, let's talk about value. The face value of any 5-cent coin is, of course, just 5 cents. But when it comes to the collector's market, there are a few factors that could make your 1989 nickel worth a lot more. These factors include mint errors. Coins with errors, like misstrikes, die cracks, or double dies, are often highly sought after by collectors. Low mintage numbers. If fewer coins were minted in 1989, they could be rarer and more valuable. Condition/grade. Coins in pristine condition, with little to no wear, are worth more. Grading scales like MS 65 or higher can significantly boost value. Material composition. Some coins may have variations in their metal composition, making them more valuable. So, let's dig deeper into these possibilities for the 1989 5-cent coin. Key features to look for. When examining a 1989 5-cent coin, keep an eye out for the following details. Mint mark. Check for mint marks like D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, or S for San Francisco. Indiana. Canadian and Australian coins, mint marks may vary or be absent. Error coins. Look for oddities like off-center strikes, missing elements, or doubling in the design. Proof coins. These are special editions with a mirror-like finish, often made for collectors. Proof coins are rarer and more valuable. If your coin ticks any of these boxes, you might be holding on to something worth more than its face value. How much is it worth? So, what's the potential value of a 1989 5-cent coin? Here's a quick rundown. Common circulated coins, typically worth face value, 5 cents. Uncirculated coins, these can fetch anywhere from $1 to $5, depending on condition and demand. Error coins, these can sell for $50, $100, or even more, depending on the type and rarity of the error. Proof coins often valued between $10 and $50. Keep in mind that values can fluctuate depending on the collector's market and demand for certain coins. How to identify and sell rare coins. Now, if you think you have a valuable 1989 5-cent coin, here's what you should do. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for details like mint marks and errors. Grade the coin. Consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for certification. Research the market. Check recent auction results to see how similar coins are priced. Sell to collectors. You can sell coins on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, or even local coin shops. Remember, the key is to know what you're holding before selling it. Final thoughts. Who knew that a simple 1989 5-cent coin could hold so much potential? While most coins are only worth their face value, the rare gems can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, the next time you're digging through your change, take a closer look. You might just find treasure. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more coin collecting tips and fascinating stories. Until next time, happy hunting! Next to the channel 1954, where we uncover the fascinating stories behind rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving deep into a small but mighty piece of history, the 1954 Canadian 5-cent coin. Could this little coin be worth big money? Stick around to find out. Before we dive into the value of the 1954 nickel, let's talk about its history. The 5-cent coin from this era is iconic for several reasons. It's made of nickel, weighs 4.54 grams, and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. It's part of Canada's King George VI series that transitioned to the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953 after her coronation. Now, in 1954, Queen Elizabeth II's effigy was updated to reflect her youthful image. This was the second year her portrait appeared on Canadian coins. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic beaver design by G. E. Kruger Gray, symbolizing Canadian industriousness. Here's where it gets interesting. Over 12.6 million of these coins were minted in 1954, but not all 1954 nickels are created equal. Some coins show minor die variations, which can make them highly collectible. One key variety to look out for is the no shoulder fold versus the shoulder fold design on Queen Elizabeth's effigy. The no shoulder fold design was actually an error and was corrected during production. Coins with the error design are rarer and more valuable to collectors. So, the face value of the 1954 Canadian 5-cent coin is, of course, just 5 cents. But its value to collectors? That's a whole other story. In average circulated condition, these coins typically fetch around $1 to $3. But here's the kicker: if your 1954 nickel is in mint state, meaning it's uncirculated and has a grade like MS 63 or higher, its value can skyrocket to $50 or more. Now, what about the big bucks? Certain rare varieties, like the no-shoulder fold coins in pristine condition, have been known to sell for hundreds of dollars at auctions. One such coin in near-perfect condition recently sold for over $500. If you're lucky enough to find one with proof-like qualities, the value could go even higher. Keep an eye out for any signs of doubling, die cracks, or other minting errors. Those features can increase the coin's value exponentially. Not sure if your 1954 nickel is worth anything? Here are some tips. Inspect the design, look for variations, especially on the Queen's portrait. Check the condition. Coins in better condition are always worth more. Get it graded. Professional grading by companies like PCGS or NGC can validate your coin's quality and value. So, there you have it. The 1954 Canadian 5-cent coin might just be a hidden treasure in your collection. Whether it's worth a few dollars or a few hundred, its historical significance makes it a great piece for any collector. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on rare and valuable coins. And let me know in the comments, do you have a 1954 nickel in your collection? I'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy collecting.